What's up, Mimi Nation? It's your girl Mimi. You're probably like, weren't you just in the bathroom in the other video? Chill. Yeah, this is actually kind of comfortable. Comfortable. I don't know what the world I just said. So, today's video is going to be a story time. A juicy one though. Juicy story time. This story time is on how I found out in a four-month relationship I was getting cheated on. This story time is long, but I'm gonna make it short and brief. Alright, so let's get to it. This is my 10th grade year of high school. Yeah, my 10th grade year of high school. Slash 11th grade, because y'all know, I was trying to get up to my right grade. So it's kind of 10th grade slash 11th grade. Alright, cool. So I met Shawty at school, but you know, we was kind of friends at first. She would hug on me a lot, and we used to have long hugs. So I was like, we hugged for a long period of time. Is it possible that we might be meant to be? I'm gonna later regret that sentence. You're gonna learn that why. So I was like, no, I don't know. I just don't know. Alright, y'all, so boom. So we keep talking, whatever. And I noticed she's starting to get very more touchy, like huggy, feely. She always hugging on me. She always smiling in my face. She's always flirting, trying to irritate me. And I'm like, sorry, you trying to get with me? Like, what? Period. So then November rolls around or whatever. And I was like, bruh. I started liking the girl. So I was like, bruh, I gotta make this one mine. I'm gonna regret that sentence. I'm about to tell you why. And you better find out why in a couple of minutes. Anyway, so boom. I said I'm gonna make this one mine. I'm gonna regret that sentence. Let's get into it. So then boom, November 14th rolls around. Oh yeah, I remember this day. I remember it. So boom, November 14th rolls around. We in the lunchroom. We at lunch. And I said, bro, bump this. If Shawty ain't got nobody, I'm gonna take my shot. Period. Cause I'm like that. Let me stop. But I am like that for real. So then boom. She was like, I asked her straight up. I was like, yo, do you got a girlfriend, boyfriend? Cause she bisexual. So I said, do you got a girlfriend or a boyfriend? Like, if you do, I'm sorry, Shawty. I ain't trying to pursue, because I don't do that cheating, and I don't do that side piece stuff. I like to be your main and your main only. I don't like sharing my favorite people, period. So then she was like, no, I don't have a boyfriend or girlfriend. And see, my little slow self believed it because, you know, she seemed legit, and she never see her on her phone with nobody, never see her texting nobody. Watch out for that, y'all. Just because they not texting on that phone and nobody ain't calling their phone, don't mean when they don't leave you after hours, they talking to somebody else. Let's talk about it. Anyway, so boom. I was like, she was like, I was like, okay, she's single. I'm saying, what we doing? So she was like, yeah, no, I'm not seeing nobody. So I'm thinking, bet that up. Good to hear. I'm going to regret that sentence. no, but I'm so serious. I'm laughing, but I'm so serious because it's like, what the heck? Boom. So I was like, you know what? If you're single, I'm single. We like each other. Let's get together. I'm like that for real. I'm like, and I was like, so she was like, yeah. I was like, okay, got me a little girlfriend. Period. So the first month, we good. Second month, we good. Third month, we was like good, and it was getting close to Valentine's Day, whatever, on the fourth month. And so boom, Christmas, we gave each other heartfelt gifts. I would say she went in my classroom before we went on Christmas break, and she hung out with me that whole day before we went to the Christmas party that I asked her to. We was having a good time chilling, you know, it was cool. Christmas rolling on, New Year's when we out of school, I was telling her Happy New Year's, I love you, babe, sending love you messages, everything else. Then February rolls around. you know, this the month for love and Black History, but mostly love. So Valentine's Day rolled around. No, she had this thing going on. I'm not gonna expose her like this in this video, but she had something going on where she couldn't be at school Valentine's Day. I was like, dang, that kind of hurts my feelings or whatever. And she was like, and I was like, dang, I really want to see you for Valentine's Day. But I understand, you know, we can see each other the next day. Let's do our Valentine's the next day. Because meanwhile, we couldn't even bring our stuff to school on Valentine's Day. So that did me just fine. Then I could bring my stuff in and they can't even say nothing because Valentine's Day would be over. You feel what I'm saying? So boom. She had gave me a promise ring for my birthday. I meant to get to that. She gave me a promise ring for my birthday and, you know, promised that I'll marry her and everything else. Of course, I said yes. That was my girlfriend. Like, I was going to say yes to her. So, boom, Valentine's Day roll around. No, I accidentally lost my promise ring, y'all. I felt bad. It was at work. And when I finally went back to find it, it was ran over, y'all. Someone ran the ring over, but I still kept it. And because I knew it. And I knew I had to make it up to her. And I already was talking about getting her a promise ring. So I just went, and you know, I got her another promise ring. Okay. I got her a promise ring or whatever. And I got me one with it so we can match so she wouldn't stop me. Because she was real mad at me at the time when this happened. So she wasn't mad at me no more. I got her a promise ring. 2. So then boom. Once the promise ring was given, or whatever, she was like, oh, it's so pretty. I gave it to her the day before Valentine's Day because she would not leave me alone about it. So I gave it to her. It was an early Valentine's Day gift. So the day after Valentine's Day pop up, we giving each other our gifts. I gave her flowers, cards, a teddy bear that said, kiss me. I gave her candy, roses. It was just all out for me. And she gave me like fake roses. And nothing was wrong with that. They were really pretty. And I got a necklace that said, I love you in so many different languages. When I tell y'all, I wanted to cry. I wanted to cry, bro. I was like, oh my God. Okay. Anyway. So then boom. The February, we dating February, looking good or whatever. We have, you know. Then February about to end. Let's say February 28th. Technically, exact date. I wake up to a text from her. It's saying I'm breaking up with you because I got too much going on. I need to focus on myself. I understood that, but it was so painful for me. She wanted to talk to me when at school, but it was so painful for me. I didn't want to talk at school. So I gave her her necklace and I walked off. And I guess she thought I just felt some type of way towards her. No, it was just painful as heck to sit there and come in your face after we just broke up. I can't do it. It was painful. So I was like, I can't do it. So she wrote me a letter and I read it and she gave me back the necklace and said keep it. And she wanted me to understand that she just don't want me to be mad at her. She just needs to focus on herself. And I understood that and I explained to her in text messages. I understand what you're saying. You're good. And I posted it on my Snapchat because that's what she followed me on. And it was cool. Also, I thought. So let's just wind back to one part I forgot because I forgot it for a purpose for a reason. So boom, a guy followed me the following weekend before she broke up with me, and I didn't know who he was, so I just didn't pay him attention. But something one day after that just happened said, "Go look at this man's Instagram." So I go looking. I'm going to scroll through his post. I see a post of the girl I was just with, right? The girl I was with that we just broke up. I'm like, that was in August. Okay, we didn't date in August, so I let that slide. But when I went to his highlights, some said go to his highlights next. When I went to his highlights or whatever, the highlights said, and I quote, it said, "The Freaking You" was the song, and it was a picture of her. And this was 14 weeks ago. 14 weeks ago, we were still together. If I'm not wrong, but we were still together. And then I looked at his bio and it said taken by her username on Instagram. So I'm thinking to myself, So something said text him. And I was like, oh hey, how do you know the girl's name? And he said, that's my girlfriend. I said, he asked me how do I know her? I was gonna lie and say I'm just one of her friends, you know, Mimi, whatever. You know, we're just friends. But some said be honest, because I was going to get bored and I was barking for it, and I was correct. So I asked, like, I'm her ex-girlfriend. We just broke up not too long ago. He said 2020. I said no, 2023. No, 2022, excuse me. And he was like, No, 2023. And he was like, 2023? Hold on. We was both thinking the same thing, because hold on. So he was like, what date? And I said, February 28th, 2023, we broke up. He was like, I've been dating her since 2020. You've been dating her since 2020? Hold on. Mind you, bro was 21. So if y'all do the math, I'm gonna let y'all do it. We're just gonna say that. So I'm like, what? Oh, heck no. This ain't happening. So he was like, she cheated on me to be with you and didn't tell you. Say less. So me and him, we cool. We started talking or whatever. He said she told me she was graduating high school. I said she is not graduating high school. She is a 10th grader like I am. And he said, do y'all go to the same school? I said, yeah, we go to the same school. We go to the same school. And he was like, oh, okay. She said you was an ex-best friend. An ex-best friend is insane when we was together. I'm talking about kissing, hugging, and all that. That's insane. So I was like, oh, so she got this going on. He said, she told me she's 19. I said, she is not 19. I said she was 17 at the time. And he said, wow, so she really lied to me. And she lied to me. What makes you think she wasn't gonna lie to you, baby? But I felt bad for her, so I was like, yeah. So boom. With that found information, I screenshotted the text messages. Oh, because I was going to get my car confront every time when a cheater come out. So I sent her the text messages of me and bro talking. She going to sit there and flat out deny the allegations of cheating on me. As she quote, and she said, I didn't cheat on you. I never cheated on you. And I will hope you stop asking me that because I didn't cheat. I'm showing you text message proof and you saying you didn't cheat? Is you cool? Anyway, so boom. It's like, oh, okay. So she gonna keep telling the story. I said, you really are peeing me off. She said, well, just leave me alone. So guess what? You get what you asked for. I left her alone. I ain't talked to her when I went to school the next day. And mind you, her friends is my friends too. So I hugged all them and walked right past her. Didn't say jack. I acted like the girl didn't even exist. She told her friend she was very hurt that I act like she didn't exist. And she didn't want to break up with me. But she had to because of her issues. And they were real. And she did some. But cheating, there's no excuse for cheating. Period. So boom. She told him that. He told me that. We talked. And he was like, okay, just be easy on her. Or whatever. And I found out later on she dated two of my other friends and cheated on them too. But I didn't find out till after we dated. So she was just cheating for a while. Anyway, so fast forward, we see each other in the hallway. When we see each other in the hallway, we wouldn't speak. I saw the girl on her birthday and I said, let me be the bigger person and tell her happy birthday because, you know, I don't want it to, I'm not gonna keep stressing, being mad over this. So I was going to, but she gave me a funny little look, so I said, never mind, and I walked off. And apparently she told Christian she feels some type of way about me not telling her happy birthday. Did you not just tell me to leave you alone? I'm just saying. So then boom, her birthday passes. And we get to the next year because the school year is technically over. Her birthday was in May. The school year was over. We come back, I see her again. We not speaking still. So one day, close to September, I'll never forget this. She was leaving the school forever. Everybody told me she was leaving in September. She was going back to New York or whatever. I was like, okay. And they was like, you don't have no type of emotions? Like, I don't know what to say in that situation. So for the last time we seen her, I saw her. She looked at me, I looked at her, and we said nothing. We just looked at each other, and I knew that was goodbye. Or so I thought. Apparently, she never moved to New York. Someone saw her riding in the car, and she was coming back to the school. But before she could go back to the school, I had to move away from the school. Y'all, I'm telling you, don't sit here and let people hurt your feelings. Once they show you how they feel about you, move how you should with them. Because don't be me. Don't be me. Don't be me. I trust everything a girl say, And I really shouldn't sometimes. Like, that was, and I really did love that girl, so it really did hurt. So, just don't be mean. It hurt. I ain't gonna even lie to you. It hurt really bad. But what you can do is live and learn. But that's it, Mimi Nation. I'm out this mug. Peace.